Hari Om dear students, welcome to our online session. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the fourth lesson, an Indian American woman in space, Kalpana Chawla, second part. Okay, in the previous part, we have discussed about Kalpana Chawla and her birthplace, where she was born, and about her education and how she became an astronaut. Isn't it, children? Yeah. So Kalpana Chawla was born in Karnal, Haryana, which was a small town in the state of Haryana, and she was educated there itself till Bachelor of Degree of Aeronautical Engineering. After that, she wanted to go to America, but though her father didn't agree somehow, though there was a great opposition from her father, she went to America and she had completed her master's degree of aeronautical engineer, where she had also done a PhD, and then she started her career as a flight instructor, and she was also licensed to run aeroplanes of a single engine and multi-engine seaplanes and some other glides. And also there she's then after becoming a pilot and after becoming a flight instructor, she had applied to NASA, where she was appointed first as a research scientist, and then she was trained as an astronaut. So in this way, a girl from a small town, she grew into an astronaut in the NASA. Okay, and she was married to a person who was called as a Jean Parry Harrison, who was a flight instructor in America, United States of America, and that's why she was called as an Indian American astronaut. Okay, yeah. In this part, we will be discussing about totally as a space shuttle of Columbia and its journey of almost 15 days or 16 days. Okay, children? Yeah, Kalpana's first space mission in the space shuttle Columbia was 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. So as I told you in the previous part, that she had gone into the space shuttle of Columbia, and she stayed along with the other 6 members for almost 16 days, isn't it? We have discussed in the previous part, if you remember, in the news report, isn't it? So that we are going to discuss in detail now. So her first space mission in the space shuttle was Columbia, and it was for 15 days, 16 hours. Okay, the time journey, the duration of the journey was 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. And during this time, she went around the earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million kilometers. So when she was in this space shuttle, she went around the earth. Just imagine, children, this as the earth. Okay, my hand, this wrist as the earth. So she went around the earth. How many times? 250 times. Not one or two times, children. How many times she went around the earth when she was in space shuttle? She went 252 times around the earth, traveling 10.45 million kilometers per hour. Okay, and she had traveled nearly 10.45 million kilometers. Okay, and the crew included a Japanese and Ukrainian astronauts. So not only she, there are other people, the other astronauts also, who are from Japanese and Ukrainian. And the crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space and tests for making stronger metals and faster computer chips, all for a price tag of about $56 million. So when they were in the space shuttle, they have done many experiments. We have already discussed that nearly they have done 80 experiments, isn't it? So these experiments, some of the experiments are pollinating plants. What do you mean by pollinating, children? Hope you know it. Falling of a pollen grains. What are pollen grains? You know, it's just like a small kind of a colored, like no yellow colored or pink colored powder will be there on the petals of the flower. On the flowers, if you observe, small kind of a powder will be there. When it falls on the other, some kind of a pollination will happen. So this process is called as a pollination. So this kind of an experiments were done by them in the space. So pollinating plants to observe food growth. So how food grows in the space. Will it grow as it is growing in the land, or is there any other changes? Just to observe all these things, they have done pollination of our plants and also some tests for making stronger metals and faster computer chips. To make some strong metals and some computer chips which were very fast, they have done many experiments which nearly costed $56 million. So this was the thing which was done by this Kalpana Chawla and the other 6 astronauts in the space shuttle Columbia, which was in the space of 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes. So once again I will repeat, children. So Kalpana Chawla, she traveled around the earth for 252 times and she traveled nearly 10.45 million kilometers. And not only her, but other astronauts from Japanese who are of Japanese and Ukrainian astronauts were also there, and they have performed many experiments, and some of them are pollinating plants to observe how food grows in space and also to make strong metals and faster computer chips. In this way, nearly they have done 80 experiments which nearly costed $56 million. So this was the thing about the journey of the space shuttle Columbia, of which just took 16 days nearly of a journey. Okay. On Saturday night, when the news about the Columbia disaster broke, there was shock and disbelief. The town of Karnal spent a sleepless night as thousands of households stayed glued to their television sets in the hope that Kalpana and the crew had somehow survived. So, as I told you that after 16 days, when this space shuttle was returning, it just broke into flames on Saturday night. The news about the Columbia disaster broke, that this space shuttle broke into fire was known to everyone on Saturday night, and people were shocked and they didn't believe it. It was of a instead of a disbelief, that means they didn't believe it. And the town of Karnal is a birthplace of whom, children? Yeah, Kalpana Chawla, isn't it? Yeah, so the town of Karnal spent sleepless night in the sense they didn't sleep, and all of them stayed glued to their televisions in the sense they just sat in front of the televisions hoping that somehow a news might be coming that Kalpana Chawla and other crew somehow they were survived. Just they were expecting that news, and just they were sitting in front of the TVs and watching so eagerly, putting all their hearts in the hands, like no, oh, somehow she might be saved, somehow the other people, okay, the 7 people who are there in the space shuttle must be survived. So they were expecting that news, and the whole night the people glued to the television sets, and they were expecting this news. But to their disappointment, it was confirmed that Kalpana Chawla and all the other 6 people were dead in this disaster of Space Shuttle Columbia. You can see the pictures of these 7 astronauts in the picture. It was really a great tragedy where people were almost shocked and they couldn't believe what was happening at that time. And after the incident, a journalist wrote an article about her. So now let us see the article about Kalpana Chawla. A journalist wrote, she was a heroine. It takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. You need to know a lot about everything from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. In this age of super specialization, you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. Her achievement is awe-inspiring. So this was the article which is published by a journalist about Kalpana Chawla. He said that she is a heroine, not like the normal heroines who will be dancing and doing the different kinds of actions in the movies. Children, no, she is a real heroine because it is an enormous ability to become. Okay, it is not so easy to become an astronaut. It is not like no dancing something or acting something. No, it is not so easy to become an astronaut. Enormous ability. That means lot of ability should be there to become an astronaut. That's why here these journalists called her as a heroine. And to become an astronaut, the person should know a lot about everything. Like no, knowing about one particular branch of studies, one particular branch of a subject is not at all enough. You should know, a person should know everything in a sense, each and every branch of a subject, science, social, everything you should know. So from biology to astrophysics, a person should know from biology to astrophysics and aeronautical engineering, what not, everything a person should know. So with all these enormous abilities, only one can become an astronaut. And especially in this age of super specialization, because it is a very competitive world, you all know it. So at this super specialization age, you must have an encyclopedic knowledge. You all know what do you mean, what encyclopedic means. It's a knowledge of everything. So at this super specialization age, encyclopedic knowledge about everything should be there to an astronaut. You can't say that I am an astronaut, so I will know about only physics, or I would like to know about only biology. No, it is not acceptable, because it is a super specialization age where if you want to become an astronaut, you should know everything. You should have an encyclopedic knowledge about everything. And she is having such an encyclopedic knowledge, and that's why she has become an astronaut. And here the journalist says that really her achievements were awe-inspiring. Definitely, she inspires a lot of people, lot of women, lot of girls in the society. Here the journalist says, it's real, children, to become an astronaut, that too from small town. It is not so easy, isn't it? How much hard she might have worked, isn't it? But what are we doing now, children? You just tell me. Even at this time where we have plenty of time, what are we doing? Just watching TVs or playing games? Are we really struggling hard for fulfilling our goals? Every one of us have goals, isn't it? You want to become a doctor, or someone wanted to become an engineer, or someone want to become a lawyer, or some chartered accountant. You or someone wanted to become really a great teacher, isn't it? You will be having your own goals, where to become a collector or any other things, isn't it? So to fulfill that goals, what are you doing at present, you tell me? Madam, now it is holidays. What to do? Just sitting around, say, just we are sitting and watching TV. And whenever you send a video, just our duty is to watch video and write classwork. That's it. No, children, definitely not. If you want really to be successful in your life, you should work hard as Kalpana Chawla worked, isn't it? Then only you can achieve. See, a person who gets success in their life, it is not that only one day he had worked or 2 days. When everyone are taking rest, when everyone are enjoying, he might have forbidden all those enjoyments. He didn't enjoy those times when everyone were enjoying. That person might be working hard. That's why today he is enjoying the fruit of success. If you really wanted to enjoy the fruit of success, children, I am telling you, you should work hard now, where you have plenty of time. But what are you doing, children? Just imagine yourselves. That is what here, when you work hard, when others are enjoying, definitely the success of a fruit will come to you, like how it had come to Kalpana Chawla. That is what here the journalist really mean. When he said that she was a heroine, that means it was enormous ability of her to become astronaut, like no encyclopedic knowledge about everything. It is not that just sitting in sofa and watching a TV will not alone give you plenty of knowledge and plenty of strength to fulfill your goal. No, definitely not. You should do something more than your friends. When your friend is studying for 10 minutes, you should go on for 1 or 2 or 3 hours, then only you. But what are you doing, children, now? Just analyze yourselves. When you want to be a successful human being, definitely you have to do something more than the other. Okay? Yeah. So, for millions of young Indians, the story of Kalpana Chawla, a girl from a small town who touched the skies, has become an inspiration. So, for all of us, for millions of young Indians, in the sense, for all of us, the story of Kalpana Chawla, like no, a girl from a small town, she touched the skies. So that was really great inspiration. Children, here you too should take this story as an inspiration. We all are from this small town, where we can, if you work hard, you can do anything whatever you wanted to. Never think that, madam, we are just living in a village. What can we do? We don't have anything to do in our hands. We don't have that technology, or we don't have that advancement in everything. Just don't think that. It is one of the inspiration. It's a real example to you, children. See, a girl from a small town, she became an astronaut and she touched the skies. This is the best example to all of us, children, because most of you are from villages, isn't it? We all should, if we work hard, definitely we will gain our goals, isn't it? So take this story of Kalpana Chawla as an inspiration. Okay. In a message that she sent from abroad, the space shuttle Columbia, to the students of her college in Chandigarh, Kalpana said, the path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get on to it. Wishing you a great journey. There will surely be many who start off on this journey to fulfill their dreams. So just before this accident, unexpected accident from the space shuttle of Columbia itself, Kalpana Chawla, she has sent a message, okay, to the students of her own college in Chandigarh, and the message is the path from dreams to success does exist. See children, the path from dreams to success does exist. We all will have dreams. You have a dream and I have a dream, isn't it? So the path in the sense way. Okay, children, path is nothing but the way. So the way from our dreams to success. Let us say you wanna become a collector, an IAS officer. Okay, that is your dream. And if you want to make that dream to success, how to make that dream to success? The path is there, the way is there. How to become an IAS officer. But the only thing is, may you have the vision to find it. You should have the vision to find it. That means you should have the capacity and the ability to find out the way. The way will be there definitely. Okay, when you have a dream to receive, to have just to make that dream success, way will be there, but you should be able to find it out. You should have the capacity or the ability to find out the way. And after finding the way, you should have the courage. Yes, I have to do now. This is the way and I have to do it. So if you have that, definitely you will achieve your dreams. That was the message sent by Kalpana Chawla to all the students of her college in Chandigarh. Once again, I'll repeat, children. So the path from dreams to success does exist. That means here, children, everyone in their life will have the some dreams, isn't it? We all will have dreams, and all of us want the dreams to be successful. So from the dreams to success, there is a path, a way definitely will be there, and the only thing what you have to do is you should have the capability to find the way. What is the way, how to go about, and how to reach the goal, how to become successful. That way is there, and the only thing is you have to find out that way. And after finding the way, you should have the courage to do it. Once if you have the courage to do that, definitely you will be successful in achieving your dreams. Let us say when you want to become an engineer or a doctor or a teacher, how to become, because it is there, the way is there, and you should find it out what is the way, and you should have the courage. Yes, I will do it. Let us say when people are working for 20 hours per day, let me work more than that and achieve my goal. In this way, if you have the courage to achieve it, definitely you will. And she also said that wishing you a great journey. She also wished all the students of her college a great journey, and there will surely be many who start off on this journey to fulfill their dreams. Definitely many of you will be reach fulfilling your dreams in this journey. So this was the message sent by Kalpana Chawla to all the students of her college. You can even take it, the message for you as if, okay, she has sent a message, and now it is your time that if you have a dream, find out the path and have the courage to achieve it. Okay, children, first have a dream, have a goal, how to achieve, you find it out, and then have a courage to achieve your goal. So this is the story of Kalpana Chawla, children, which was very inspiring. So do take it as an inspiration to your own selves and try to have a great goal in your life and find out the path of your goal, how to reach your goal, and have a courage to reach your goal. Okay, hope you have understood this lesson, children. If you have Any doubts, try to contact us so that we will clarify your doubts. Hari Om. Thank you.